Polytechnic University of Tlaxcala. Biotechnology Engineering. English 9. Teacher Celine Romero Colon. Activity 2 Childhood Fears.
Students: Andrea Dorantes Silva, Edith Serrano Sandoval, Karen Lisbeth Mendez Zalacotzi.
Question 1. What were you afraid of as a child? Have any of these fears persist into adulthood? Do you now have any rational fears, e.g. of not being able to pass tests and exams? Reply Andrea Dorantes Silva.
When I was 3 years old, my mom told me that I was afraid of teddy bears. I really got sitting because I started crying. To be honest, not today I afraid to spiders. Yes, I do. I afraid to not to pass my bacteriology in food.
Reply Edith Serrano Sandoval.
What were you scared from when you were a child? Have any of these fears persisted into the adulthood? You do not have any rational fears, for example, of not being able to pass tests and exams? As a child, I was afraid of these and seas or rivers, even ponds. I'm still afraid of seas that I've never traveled to see, and I wouldn't want to either.
Reply Karen Lisbeth Mendez Zolacotzi.
Hi, I'm Karen, and as a child, I was afraid to cross the street, and he was. Even in my life, this fear continues. If I have rational fears such as not passing subjects, failing exam, forgetting the due date of a project, or not arriving on time for an exam.
Question 2. Assuming such experiments as the one with Albert are useful, should individuals be sacrificed for the progress of science/mankind? Reply Andrea Dorantes Silva.
I think that I will have forbidden the experiment with humans no matter what it is.
Reply Edith Serrano Sandoval.
Assuming that experiments like Albert's are useful, should individuals be sacrificed for the progress of science, humanity? The interest and welfare of the individual should take precedence over the sole interests of science or society. It should not be considered ethical for human beings to participate in research that will be benefit of the individuals and societies and not themselves, of the community in which they live, that is, they are means of the achievement of benefits aimed to other groups or people, individual or social.
Reply Karen Lisbeth Mendez Zolacotzi.
No, I believe that no living being, whether human or animal, should be harmed just to justify scientific experiment. Science should be contrived, not destroyed. An example of a bad scientific justification was the one made by Shigeru Ishii and Unit 7131, which were in charge of inoculating healthy subjects with germs to find cures. They also experiment with operation on healthy people, leaving them with some arms and legs, multiple experiments, physiology and psychology, German children, young people, and the elderly. All these the name of the same.
Question 3. Can you think of any other cases where conditioning is used? Can you resist conditioning? Reply Andrea Dorantes Silva.
I was a student that the virtual reality can solve the problem. It is a little more easy than use psychology. To be honest, I can prefer to consider my phobia does prevent me from learning a normal life.
Reply Edith Serrano Sandoval.
Can you think of other cases where conditional is used? Can you resist conditioning? Giving a dog a food treat when it sits make the dog learn to sit and do some more. Congratulate a child when the plate of vegetable has been finished. Get a child to learn to eating vegetable, eat something positive and increase safe vegetable. Share commissions and get a worker who receives extra money for each sale, increase the vegetable necessary to sell.
Reply Karen Lisbeth Medez Zolakotsi.
If an example would be symbolic castration, it is psychological phenomena in which the authority figure, traditional the father, yes you can, but we are using to the link with what has become part of your daily activities.